remember the light blue gun. Goat Bih. I'm on the road. So we're what? On the road. I gave you that option.
Glad to have you with us from Music City, USA, Nissan Stadium in Nashville. A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Louisville Cardinals. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Well, guys, this is one of the games that I've been looking forward to most in this preseason. Louisville versus Ole Miss. Nashville is going to be an electric environment for this game, and we are so thrilled. Trinidad Chambliss getting that extra year of eligibility. I cannot wait. Louisville is up and coming. Ole Miss proved in the college football playoff last year that they are a team to beat. And with Chambliss, the sky is the limit for the Rebels this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Coming out with it, it's Jennings. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Start on the ground with Brown. Stopped in the backfield, and the defense comes out sending a message. Well, they were trying to run a sweep, but they got put in the dustpan real fast.
And defenses understand, I cannot let fast guys get on the edge. I got to get that ball turning back towards the middle. Really good job of understanding that. Understanding if it's too far outside from them big boys, they aren't even in the play. They're just chasing and running. So nice job on the defense not allowing that ball to get outside.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets two out to the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right down the middle. It's caught. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on third and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind them. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the fourth down. And now you can make the decision on what you want it to be, but I like the execution by the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll run for it, and it's Brown. And he's not...
That's the Rebels way.
Able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. Hand off for Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. You start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Got the big tight end on the corner route. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that 1st down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. The stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Cardinals are flying down the field. Try the right side with Brown. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Flips it out on the screen. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
And that's not a surprise play call for this offense. A lot of times, man, after a tackle for a loss or a play that goes behind the line of scrimmage, they want to get those chunky yards back. They want to get back to 3rd and manageable. They dial up the screen. They get some positive yards. Now put themselves in a position to be more successful on 3rd down.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the big tackle.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hughes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
This is certainly one way to play great defense. Just play keep away with your offense. This drive will not end. 3rd down coming. Quarterback making adjustments. Wide receiver comes in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. ground. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? And the Cardinals in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Looking to the big tight end. Makes a catch. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
You've got to be excited if you're a fan of this team. What you've seen on this opening drive, they look locked in, all 11 guys on the same page. This has been a beautiful opening drive. Really nice tempo, phenomenal execution, whether it's been running or throwing like you saw right there. And here they are now, down in close to the red zone, but the head coach is loving what he's seeing out of his team early.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. Stop. Nothing. Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Staying in that aggressive mindset on 4th down, they'll try. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Cunningham. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense starts deep in a hole. On the ground, it's Lacey. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They go right back to it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Finding some room. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That's a big 3rd down. Your opponent just scored a TD. You're trying to keep this thing close, maybe even tie it with a touchdown, but you've got to be able to stay on the field. So let's not overthink it. It's 3rd and short. You hand it off to your big-time playmaker at running back, and he gets the job done.
Makes the grab. It's Cook. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
You
want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human, keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. And fortunate to get it back.
Oh, those are those where you're just looking at your hands. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Dang it, I should have caught that. Nice play, break on the football. That could have been a house call. That could have been a game changer, but just couldn't secure the interception.
Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The offense changing the play. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. Strong, firm tackle.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it way down the field. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive going to the air. Into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the Ohio Bobcats taking on the number 21 team, the Houston Cougars. And it's the Bobcats able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. They finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They keep it on the ground to open the third. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
Trying to run, it's Lacey. Maybe some room here. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
Man, this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen him. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now first and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a 4th down, try to make them kick a field goal.
The Rebels are threatening on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from Pater.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
They come to the line on 3rd and goal, looking for their first points of the day. Trying to bully their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And you got to love the mindset that this squad just came out with in the second half. Clearly could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going, and then no surprise, they go down the field, they double up their rushing yards, Palmer, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit, too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement up front. That made all the difference here on this drive with their ability to run.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up. Brown again.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Oh, better. There's a crease. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Brown running left. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Hand off, Isaac Brown. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Foley. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
And it's been a struggle for this young man. I mean, listen, he's a pretty good player, and they depend on him week in and week out to be their guy to carry the mail. Just, it's not working, and the run game hasn't found a rhythm, and I think that's why this offense, they need something. They need a spark. They need to find some way to run the football.
Caught in the backfield. It's Foley.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That puts them on top here in the 4th. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cunningham. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Escapes the pressure going right. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. The 30. The 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver.
1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Lacey. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hughes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. One more time, it's Brown. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got the back in the middle. He gets those chains moving.
All right. Yep.
Out to the 42-yard line.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
A give to Brown.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The short hands, it's Foley. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He rifles one deep down the right side. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the 4th quarter. One possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. On that 4th down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
Now he's going to break the pocket. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Didn't let him get loose on the return.
I pressed the wrong fucking button.
As they have the ball at the 47.
You talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, 1st down.
Louisville's offense is taking the field, and they look ready to go. The give running right, Brown. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo.
Could be an alley. Touchdown Cardinals. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. Looking for room. It's Lacey. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now sliding to his left. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Turns on the Jets. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24. And he was able to break 1 tackle, Jesse, and almost got away from another.
And this secondary, this defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him, and you better wrap up those legs and hold on tight. This dude's hard to tackle.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Going to the run, it's Lacy. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Gonna run it. It's Lacy. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Touchdown, Rebels. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. The Rebels surge back on top.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
He'll bring it out. It's Hughes. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He might want another play. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This is a situation you dreamed of in the backyard, but now it's for real. One last chance late in the game. Final drive coming for this offense. Wants to pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire.
And I think...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. First and goal from the 3. Keeps it on the draw. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
You know that ain't in my blood, man.
Knocked down behind the line. It's second and goal from the 7. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare
Ain't in my blood.
The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And how about the response from
Need to
this
fucking learn how to
Now,
play with
the
this
offense is
Trinidad.
still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play.
This is a savage.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.